Another day, another run, another chance to get out in the sun, because it is absolutely incredible weather here in Kelowna. And I'm just blessed to enjoy another beautiful day on this earth. Waking up, knowing that every choice I make, every decision that I take, every step I take can either push me forward towards my dreams and goals or take me backwards. I just had an incredible call with a new coaching client this morning that just affirmed kind of everything that I've been doing as he's kind of sat and watched me on the sidelines as I built my career, built my life. And he's talking about how he's so inspired off seeing what I do and my ability to just stay motivated on a daily basis, no matter what, always showing up and spreading positivity. And I just want to share some points from the call with you as I get here on my run. This is the beautiful lookout spot that I love coming to here. Let me just stop my running app. I'll be right back, one sec. All right, gotta catch my breath a little bit. Whew. Oh, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. The sun shining high in the sky. Feel that light, grab that light and put it inside yourself. So, as I was saying on this call, I got such confirmation around what I'm doing with my coaching program on being able to help people, being able to inspire them, to help show them the way, to be the shining example, to be the light that they can walk towards. And he was sharing a story with me of when he first met me. I think it was in maybe 2018 or something like that. I was doing a show with Merkules in London at the London Music Hall. And he came up to me to tell me that he was going to be opening for Classified in about a month or so. And he's like, dude, you were just so supportive of me doing that show, and just like, man, you know, you're gonna crush it. You know, just be confident, go up there, do your thing. He's like, a lot of people in this industry, you know, have this mentality where it's like dog eat dog, and everybody's out to get everybody else and try and one up everybody else. And when you see somebody else doing something that's like a cool opportunity, artists feel like that's a slight against them, or, you know, somebody else doing some good or getting somewhere with their career in music is somehow gonna affect them in a negative way. And I've never had that mentality. I've always had this massive abundance mentality that like there's enough to go around for everybody. There's enough pieces of this pie, this musical pie, this pie of life, that everybody can get a slice. And some people's slices might be bigger than others, but that's okay. And they deserve it. They work hard for their big slice of their pie. But somebody else's slice isn't going to affect my slice unless I choose to do that, unless I don't work as hard or don't put in the effort or don't have the belief in myself to be able to get my own piece of the pie. So, and I just kind of expressed to him, like, thanks for remembering that moment and recognizing that. And I'm the same person that I was then in 2018 as I am now in 2026, where I just want to see people win. And I don't get the mentality of people who just want to slice down other people in their field or in their area, or have this crabs in the bucket mentality where when they see somebody else climbing out of a situation that they're in, particularly people in their own hometowns, if like you see this so much in this industry, in the music industry, but in others as well, where one person starts rising above the rest and everybody else around them just wants to tear them down. and be like, oh, I know that guy, he's nothing, he's, you know, that guy's shit, blah, 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 and just making up whatever story, delusional story that they want to come up with to justify the fact that they're not anywhere in their lives, or they haven't achieved their dreams and gone after anything in their life, so they're just mad at the next person. And I watched this video that my homie Jeremy Pogue posted recently of him in his Lambo downtown Kelowna, you know, ripping through the streets, and some guy came up on his bike and just like was shitting on Jeremy, like, oh, you got a small dick, that's why you fucking rev your car's too loud, you're probably a douchebag, and like just this visceral reaction of how mad he was that Jeremy's in his Lambo riding around the streets of Kelowna, and this guy's on a fucking bike, mad at the fact that Jeremy's been successful with his life and able to afford a Lamborghini. And it'd be the people in your own town, in your own area, that just want to drag you down. And, you know, understandably, he's mad. The guy's probably twice as old as Jeremy, maybe in his like late 40s, early 50s or some shit. Jeremy, I think, is still late 20s. Maybe early 30s. I'm not sure. He's a pretty young guy and doing really successful with his business. If you don't know who Jeremy is, he was on one of the prior vlogs. He's a coach here in Kelowna. He helps coaches, and he does it with such integrity and authenticity, and he's just such a gem of a human being. Such a nice guy too. So it's just hilarious when I see other people try and shit on him or get mad at him for revving his Lambo downtown. Like, let the guy live. Let him turn up. All right? But they're trying to tear him down. But he's obviously mad because he's not where he wants to be in his life. And if he pulled up next to Jeremy in another Lambo or in a Ferrari or whatever, he'd probably be giving him props and be like, dude, I see you. You worked hard to get what you got. I worked hard to get what I got. And I'm happy, and I salute you. And I notice this in life in general, with like, especially with haters, like nobody's punching down when they're successful. Like when you're successful and you've done something that took a lot of hard work, energy, grit, you know, blood, sweat, and tears, you're not like affected really by people that are doing less than you, but you're not trying to attack the people that are ahead of you and try and act like they didn't deserve anything that they've got in their life. It's the people from down under, from below, that want to try to yell at the guy that's above them or ahead of them in life and try to drag them and bring them back down to the level that they're at. And I'm not trying to say this in hierarchy, like, oh, I'm more important than you because I've been more successful, or I'm at a higher level than you. I don't really believe in that. I feel like we're all built as equals, and we all have the equal opportunities to make whatever that we want in our lives. But just in a success or a financial, materialistic sense, where people who don't have much are mad at the people who have achieved something with their life or got somewhere, they just want to tear them down and bring them to a lower level. And I don't rock with that. I don't vibe with that energy of just like wanting to tear somebody down. There's enough for everybody. I just released a new song on Friday called Hate For Me, where I kind of address a little bit of this. One of the lines is, you're living a nightmare seeing someone that's living their dreams, or stuck in a nightmare seeing someone that's living their dreams. That's a real thing. People are stuck in a nightmare that they've created for themselves, and they're mad at somebody for living their dreams. They're stuck in that nightmare, just perpetually running in the same hamster wheel of life, mad that they're not getting forward, and then they're gonna point at somebody else who figured out the system, who figured out how to break through, how to achieve amazing things in their life, whether it be greatness in sports or business or health, wealth, happiness, whatever level that they've achieved in their life. They wanna like tear them down, and they're mad at them because they see somebody else that's actually doing it and they're not doing it. What they easily could be doing. Easily. This is not impossible. It's not impossible to make your dreams a reality. It just takes a lot of hard work, and not many people are willing to put the hard work in. This is the real facts, the brass tacks of it all, is like, it takes work. and hours of discipline and sacrifice and understanding how to utilize the tools that are available for all of us. We all have the ability to learn new things, to learn new skills. It is the internet era. It is 2026, and whatever you want to learn about, any topic, any business idea, anything, it's all out there. It's in books written by the people who've done it before you. It's in YouTube videos with people giving you free game on how to like elevate your life or elevate your business or create a business or come up with a business idea. And now with the advancements of AI, you can literally do anything that you want. I was listening to this podcast the other day about agentic AI, where you can literally set up an AI agent on a computer and just have it running and just doing all of the things that you don't want to do when it comes to business. It'll come up with the business idea. It'll find out who your target customers are. It'll find out a way to message them and reach out to them. Not find out a way, but you teach it, you train it. You can train these AI models to do all of the work for you. You set up an AI agent and it will just do it. And the guy in the podcast was expressing how like this year particularly is the year where people need to either step up or sit down when it comes to this technology. And if you sit down and you just let it pass you by, you're going to be stuck. And the people who step up and learn how to embrace this new technology, and it inspired me. I'm starting to go down some rabbit holes myself of learning about this new wave of using agentic AI. And I see some of my other colleagues and friends and business owners and entrepreneurs using this kind of technology to help them in their business and help them in their life as well. You can set this thing up to help you with everything, whether it's marriage counseling or therapy or financial management. You can have an agent literally be your bookkeeper and your accountant, figure out where you're bleeding through money in your life, how to save better, how to invest better, how to do all the things, and how to learn better too, just like pointing you in the right directions of books. You're like, hey, I want to learn about this. Give me 10 YouTube videos about that topic that I could dive into. Give me 5 book recommendations that I could dive into about that topic. And then you have to do the work. You have to read the books, watch the videos, and apply the knowledge. That's all you have to do. And then get your AI agent to do the rest. Do all the small tasks that you don't really want to do. You can get it all set up to do it for you. There is so much opportunity. There has never been this much opportunity ever in human history for you to find something that you love doing, find something that you're passionate about, double down on it, spend time and energy on it, and it can be a part-time hustle. You can work your regular jobs or whatever responsibilities that you have towards your family, towards your kids, to your spouse, to your family, all of these things. You can find a way to carve out a few hours a day on the side to work on these things and eventually have that be your full-time position. It's never been this easy. And when I say easy, I mean you choose your easy, just like you choose your hard. Whether you want to, work a crazy amount of hours or have an AI agent that you build in X amount of hours save you hundreds, if not thousands of hours down the line. Anything's possible. It's all possible. And it's all available to you. This is my rant for today. So big fuck you to the haters, to anybody trying to think that there isn't a big enough piece of the pie out there. The floodgates are wide open. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm gonna give people as many keys as I can of what I've learned on how to live my life to the fullest, to create the life of my dreams and my desires, and to do all of the things, and to love life, be happy about it, and go out there and get it. So that's my message to you today on this beautiful sunny day in Kelowna. Go out there and get it. I'm back on the runs. Let's go, baby. Make all your dreams come true. You heard it here. Subscribe, share, all the things. I love you, and I wish the best for you.